Welcome back to my channel. This time we will germinate 3 products on a single biosurface. The Albanian pepper is large and the tomato cluster is in the middle. If you look at the small Albanian pepper, it was planted on 24/3/2019. In my previous videos, I also use orchid soil for the bottom layer of the soil. This is rich in both protein and vitamins. It also helps keep the soil moist. I'm pouring a small amount of these. I'm not pouring too much. See in the application? I'm pouring humus-rich soil over the orchid soil. I don't want to pour the soil too thick. Let me take a little more of these. You need to pour it low because we need to leave some space on top so that when we put the lid on the container, the sprouts can push against the lid as they start to grow. So pour the soil low. Now, we can start the seed sowing process. I got this cluster tomato from an acquaintance. A friend I trust is also growing it. I know that the seeds are also productive. I will plant these directly into the wet soil. With the help of a spoon, I'll take all these seeds out from here. Since the seeds will be wet, I'm sure they will germinate even faster. I had also talked about the seeds of Albanian pepper in my previous videos. I soak them in water for about a day. The seeds are soaking, and I'm washing the healthy seeds that sink to the bottom into the soil. I'm doing the process with the sprouts. That's why it's helpful to soak your seeds in a glass of water a day in advance. It would be beneficial to wait for them to soak. Let's place the last seed. We're covering it with soil again. We're not putting more than 1 centimeter of soil. As I said, you should not raise it too much because the sprouts do not rest on the lid. Don't put more than 1 centimeter of soil on top so they can easily come up. I'm watering it with a spray. I don't want to pour water directly on it. It shouldn't be muddy. Water it occasionally with a spray for control. We'll cover it with the violin's own lid to keep its moisture. Don't take it out to the balcony. Keep it in the house because the weather is colder in March. It will germinate faster in a warm environment at home. Nine days later, let's take a look at the germination of Albanian peppers, tomatoes, and small Albanian peppers. You won't believe how the tomatoes have turned out in just 9 days. Let's see if there's any movement in the Albanian pepper. The tomatoes sprouted faster because of that. Let's see, it's empty here. No. It has shown itself. This will also come up in a few days, just wait. There's one here too. The tomatoes germinated very quickly and grew in height. Now, we will start the transplanting process. Because we will take them out from here, we need to separate the individual seed trays so they can grow healthier. First of all, the container we will put the tomatoes in. I'll prepare our container, our seed tray. This time we will make a hole in the bottom. So, when we used to spray it, we weren't soaking the soil that much, but this time we will soak it a bit. And excess water, we want it to drain. I'm going to put a sponge inside, and I'll explain that now. Yes, we've made our holes. This time, we will actually place the lid we put on the seed tray underneath the seed tray. Excess water will stay right here, like a pot saucer. Now I'm going to put a sponge inside this seed tray, thin sponges. These sponges will help retain the moisture in the soil, so it will hold excess water inside. A lot of water will already flow out through the hole. It will also help draw the water from the container below back into the soil through the sponge. I mostly apply this in spreading processes. I've seen its benefits too. I recommend you to do this as well. There's one last one left here. Let's put that one in too. As I said, there will be a lid underneath as well, so it won't leak around. I think it will be quite healthy. Now, we're going to do the spreading process. 5 centimeters. Let's carefully take out the seedlings that have outgrown their pots. This one hasn't intertwined with the roots yet. It's easy to scoop from the bottom with a spoon. Here we will plant the strong ones. By strong ones, I mean I won't plant those that have leaves that are more vibrant but sprout later. In other words, I will not plant it with this hypocrisy. I will plant it in a different place, but you cannot get healthy vegetables from them. So this is a fact. So you can plant it too, but these strong ones will grow much faster. The small ones will remain weak. So, when you're doing the scattering process here, try to plant the strong ones in your soil or garden. Yes, all that's left are the Albanian peppers. We'll cover them up again and wait in the same way. Let them germinate too. Probably they will also find a place in a pot or something. The tomatoes have grown much faster now. Let's cover it up. Let them preserve their moisture. To your hardening process. Let's get started. Yes, into our sponge biome that has 6 holes that we have prepared. We will start filling the soil. This time, we won't fill it with just a little bit of soil. Let's fill our soil generously and comfortably. Yes, we've filled it with soil up to the top. Now, we can start the planting process. Each seedling, we'll place it in a separate compartment. It will now develop there. As I already said, it's in the soil, so the roots are not tangled with each other. We will make a hole with our finger. If you adjust it so that the white side goes into the soil, it will be healthier. If you set it to insert, it will be healthier. The other white side that comes out towards the green we'll plant each one separately, and look, for example, as I mentioned earlier, there is a weak one and a strong one. We will plant the strong one I'm separating this. Look, there's a bigger space than that. Plant the stronger ones. An advantage in my life. Very nice way. We have done the sprinkling process separately. Now I will lightly spray the soft soil on top to make it a bit firmer. Then I will water it normally, but the soil shouldn't be too dry, nor should it be muddy. If you water too much, the sponge underneath will absorb it, but don't water it too much and ruin the sapling. Water it in a balanced and proportional way. Do the watering process. I won't take them outside right now, because we are on the 2nd of April. It's a bit cold outside. It's not completely warm. I'm also waiting for it to warm up a bit. That's why I will keep them at home. I say, don't take them out into direct sunlight. If you like my video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the like button. If you want to watch my other videos, they are available on my channel. You can already see it up there. I have many videos on germination and other fertilizer preparation.